Hello everyone. Donald Trump has won. He will be the 47th president of the United States. This is amazing for the country, for everybody, honestly, even the people that voted against Donald Trump. This is great. Everybody's going to try to, criticize him and, complain about, the fact that the Republicans took the Senate also. So Trump, Republican president, Republican Senate, Republican House. And so it's not going to be just whatever Trump says is going to get passed. That's not how it worked the first time. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be Republicans having to make deals with Democrats. It's going to be Democrats not being able to push this narrative that everybody's racist, sexist. It doesn't really work. When you can accurately or not accurately, but you can effectively claim that it's only 36% of the population, you can potentially get people thinking that, these are racist. Even if they hold those views, you may even think it's not going to work this time. It looks like Trump is won every swing state. So I'm Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania have been called by everyone for Donald Trump. So he will be the 47th president. He's won. That's all I'm really thinking about. But he may very well win in Nevada. He may win in Michigan. It's really close in Arizona, but it looks like he may hold on in Arizona and win. He's going to have not quite 332 like in 2012, like President Obama, but it's pretty much along the same lines as far as we have a look at this person, and you have more contrast because there's a term in between, obviously, but it's kind of the same thing. The normalization of America First policies, and hey, I'm not, gonna say I feel that abortion is wrong or I feel that there should be some restrictions. And then you're going to say, well, what if it was your mother? What if it was your daughter? And that ends it. No, that doesn't end it, actually. And just saying that a fetus, an embryo, a zygote is a human life doesn't end it. This is a conversation that's going to happen. And that favors Republicans, right? 50-50 split, we do great because we're always kind of in that 30% ball game as far as enthusiasm. Most people don't just come out and say, I'm a Republican. But this is really good for the country. Okay. As far as a decentralized country, I say that a lot. We are a decentralized, as far as the power, certain things have to be centralized, the executive branch and all, certain things have to be centralized, but it's decentralized the way in which you get it. All the different electors tonight, all the different poll workers, all the different governors, and then it's the states. It's all 50 states that decide how to run the election. So it's just too many moving parts to really, favor one side. You have to win. And it looks like Trump may very well win the popular vote, but ultimately the Electoral College is more representative of the country. Just like no one thought Democrats didn't think they were going to win more states tonight. Nobody even talks about that, right? Because that's not representative of the country. Statehood and popular vote are kind of the same thing. The Electoral College is more representative of the country because everybody has to vote in a way that tips one person over the edge as far as representing the country. And so Donald Trump has secured that. It's an amazing victory, Vice President Vance is going to be a great vice president. He's going to bring a lot of sophistication and intelligence. I don't think he even needs to be the tiebreaker. Actually, he'll have a more ceremonial role as far as the Senate. So I think Mitch McConnell's gone. I'm not sure who's going to be in charge of Republican leadership in the Senate. It'll probably be Bob Corker of Tennessee, more than likely, something like that. But Wisconsin may very well have two Republican senators for the first time in I don't know how long. And so there's just a lot of there's a lot of good that happened tonight. Trump just went through boom, boom, boom. And I think that's great for the country. And, like I said, for people who did not vote for Donald Trump, this is going to be great for you as well, because you're going to have a platform like you haven't had the past 4 years to criticize him. And you're going to have Republicans trying to criticize him. You're going to have this, January 20th, 2029 will be when Trump 22nd Amendment, Trump's out of office. And so that may be the end of the Trump era if nobody else can take on that specific, you know, Democratic nationalist type of position, right? He's a Republican, obviously, but this is more of a nationalist type of policy, domestic policy and foreign policy. So we just have to wait and see. But I think this is a great victory for Trump, and I'm happy that everybody went out and made their voices heard. We had a lot of votes. We'll see what the final vote count is. But I think this is a great victory for Donald Trump. Thank you.